Hello and welcome to Fix My Hog. We've been the #1 source for Harley Davidson how-to videos since 2004, and we really started to help any rider maintain and do performance upgrades on their Harley Davidson. Really anything from oil changes to performance upgrades, exhaust systems, clutch performance clutches, advanced repair. Whatever you need to help reduce some of the cost by doing some of the things yourself when it comes to your Harley Davidson. And really we want people to know more about their motorcycles, how they work, not only if you're doing it yourself, but if someone is doing the work on your motorcycle for you, what to look for, what to be conscious of when you're riding, just safety reasons. The more you know about your motorcycle, the more you'll enjoy it, and that's how we started. And you're on the home page here, and we broke down the videos in several different categories. And if you just keep scrolling down, you'll see recent videos, Harley maintenance videos, beyond basic maintenance, style and performance upgrades, Harley tips, everyday hog how-to, and Fix My Hog Classes. And I'll get into these a little bit more, but right on the home page it really jumps into all the videos we have and how we break them out on the website. And one thing I do want to bring your attention to, and I look for this on any website that I'm on, I always go down and try and find the About Us button. And when I click on that, it'll just give me a better feeling for how did the site come about, what's it all about, what are they doing, are they real people? You know, sometimes it just seems a little weird nowadays that you go to a site and there's no information about the people behind the product or the business, and Fix My Hog is a business. I'll go back to the home page, and we talked about on the categories here on the home page, and right here in the video tabs, I just want to quickly walk you through this navigation. Recent videos, and basically that's every single video we have. It's an ongoing list of our video posts, most recent to oldest, and here's some we actually posted this week, all the way from changing out derby covers, a new air intake install, clutch cover, etc., etc. And you keep going down, it'll just give you an ongoing list of videos as we posted them over the years. And as you can see, that list goes on and on and on, covering all the videos that we have. You came to the site, maybe, hey, who are these guys? Do they have any free videos? This list here, so videos, free videos, this will give you a taste for exactly how we present information. There's a ton of free tips and tricks. I think we're over 100 free videos, several hours of videos for you to go through and see how we present information, the detail that we provided in. So those are in the free section. Member videos, obviously those are member videos, and you'll see the premium tag on it, and we'll go into that later where you can become a member. There's an annual fee, and you can watch all the videos on the site. But how do we break down the videos? You came to the site, you want to do maintenance on your motorcycle, you want to do your 1,000 mile service, your 5,000, 15,000, 25,000 mile service, and you ride a Road King, so that's a touring bike. You ride a trike, you ride a Softail or a Dyna, or a Sportster, and we broke these down so you can go in and say, okay, how do I service my touring bike, my Road King, my Ultra, my Electra, you know, the Limited, whatever it may be in the touring class that Harley defines as a touring motorcycle. You know, we just start you right off. Harley Davidson tools, where do you start? What tools do I need? What products do I need? And then we have these laid out to follow Bob and Mark through the procedures that they do to do a service on a motorcycle. So this is their working order, and basically what you should follow along with as well. So what are your tools and products? Your battery, you know, taking the seat off, testing the battery, doing the fluids, all the way through everything pretty much on your checklist in your factory service manual, that grid, everything that has to be done. And it's laid out in a format that no matter where you are, you'll watch the video and it'll say next video, and that's the next video in the service. You'll also notice that every video, if it's a premium video, at least has a preview. And previews are anywhere from a minute to 6 minutes long to give you a feel of that procedure. And if you are a member, you're already logged in and you wouldn't even see this. It would just play the whole video. Back to the videos tab. So that's maintenance, and you picked your model. What's beyond basic maintenance? And really, that we'll look at the touring section again, and that is, rebuilding things that have been in service for a long time. They need to get attention and get rebuilt. So master cylinders, fuel filters and pumps, motor mount issues that need to be replaced after oil and environment breaks down the motor mount, which is actually under the rectifier here. So there's just bigger procedures, like if you break a belt, a rock gets in your belt and breaks a belt, we'll show you how to change the belt on your motorcycle. So once again, each section is for maintenance. Beyond style and performance is broken up into by model. So style and performance, let's look like Softail and Dyna. Here we're looking at the covers that we installed, the Roland Sands Clarity line, upgrade from the stock covers and air cleaner to a see-through. Pretty cool, actually. You can see all the parts moving in the cam compartment, the rocker boxes. But another thing, what is performance? And one of the big things that everyone wants to do is change the exhaust. If you change the exhaust, you need to change the air intake. Also, you need to remap it. So we have videos on that. We have style related, which is grips, cooling products that are out there that help you keep your motorcycle running cool, especially in traffic during the summer, forward controls. So that's the upgrades. Everyday Hog How To is just great tips that we've amassed over the years. As you can see, everything from leather care, simple ignition switch tips, how to, great funnel that's out there to help drain the fluids without making a mess, how to fix a stripped thread, how to use dielectric grease, a little bit more about manual. So all these great tips, and many of these are free, so make sure you check them all out. And that's Everyday How To. And then Fix My Hog Classes. These are more in-depth classes that we just didn't want to put into maintenance and performance. These are more repair, total rebuild, or electrical systems. It's basically a class walking you through how the electrical systems work in general, and especially on our motorcycles, handlebars, hours of information that you might have seen a video that says, yeah, buy these ape hangers and put them on in 20 minutes. Our class is very detailed, and we go step by step. You can see 21 minutes just removing the lights in the nacelle on this Road King, and taking the bike apart and talking about the bushings and rewiring and soldering. And so classes are very detailed, and we have several different ones here for you to check out. One last thing before I go on this video, there are two video indexes. If you want to see everything A to Z, here we go. Everything that you could possibly, all our videos are listed here from A to Z. If you want to see it more in a table of contents, like you would see in your factory service manual, we break it down exactly like the manual does, even by number, general. Then we get into service. So one of the things on service, once again, here's the Sportster section. There's also a breakdown or an index of everything, every video on this would be maintenance, Sportster, but a listing of every single one. And once you're on one of these, you could follow them step by step by step to go through. So that's a quick overview of the categories. How do you find what you want on the site? Obviously, going through the categories, table of contents, video index, and also this awesome search box, which I'll go into a little bit further. But hey, I just want to know about what videos do you have on clutch. You plug that in there, and then you're going to get a running list of all the clutch related issues we have on the site. We'll get into this a little bit later, but Harley tips. These are basically tech Q&A questions from folks over the years that ask Bob and Mark, hey, I got this problem, Sportster's not getting spark, what's going on? Folks ask the question, we put in the answer, and we also always try and obviously tie it to a video, and we use tags to tie them all together to show you everything that's related with starters. In case that question didn't answer, that question and answer didn't get to your issue, we have these here. So that's it for now. I'll come back and do a little bit more on really searching the site and going through it in a little bit more detail. But that's a look at Fix My Hog, how we break down the videos, some of the navigational tips, and this is all just someone stopping by the site and checking it out. I'll also do a video on logging in as a member, which would open up a couple more things and obviously more videos. But thank you for your time, and I'll be talking to you soon.